Hey guys, it's Hannah. I'm coming to you guys today because I wanted to share my recipe for my belly butter / stretch mark cream. So I have been making these types of lotion recipes for about a year now, and so I use a base that I just make, and I make it in big batches, and then I separate the. This is some of it. I'm mixing it right now. So I just make a big batch of a base lotion, which has ingredients coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax pellets, vitamin E oil, and sweet almond oil. I make a big batch and cook it all up and melt it, and then I put it in the fridge, and then I pour it into these little mason jars, and then I just put a lid on it and I store it. And then whenever I need to make any kind of cream or lotion, I pull it out and I add the essential oils that are needed for that recipe. So today I made my Stretch Mark / belly butter cream. And so I just wanted to share that recipe with you guys because I know that there's a lot of pregnant mamas out there and a lot of people with that tight skin when you're pregnant, you know, as your belly's growing, and yeah, you just want something to be able to put on there that's healing and that can help prevent stretch marks. I'm not all about getting rid of the stretch marks. I feel like they're like little, you know, awesome lightning strikes of gold. I mean, you made babies, they're just, stretch marks represent different times in your life, and I think that it's not something to be ashamed of, but that itch is absolutely miserable. And so I really like to make sure that I'm very moisturized, especially this pregnancy for some reason. Actually not for some reason, I think it's the weather, just like the winter weather, it just makes you super itchy. I've never been pregnant in the winter time before. I usually have my babies right before winter hits. So this is my first winter pregnancy and my skin is so itchy and stretching, and so I know that it just needs a little bit of moisture. So I'm going to share this recipe with you guys today. The only essential oils that I use are Young Living essential oils. Because I know that they're pure. They're the only ones on the market that are the actual like therapeutic grade essential oils certified. So I use these oils because I do ingest oils. I put them on my skin, I put them on my babies, and I want to make sure that it's a good quality oil. I'm all about going toxin free in my home, and so choosing essential oils that would help me go toxin free instead of buying toxin filled essential oils you can get at the grocery store. That's why I chose Young Living, and so I'm all about going toxin free, and if I can make my own lotions instead of having, you know, food dyes and all that crazy crap that's in lotions nowadays, then I'm going to do that. So I've been using this for about a year. I love it. I give it out for presents for people. People are always asking for the recipe. I'm switching up the recipe all the time for different reasons, just because I don't have an ingredient, or I do, or I want it less greasy or more, you know, moisturizing. So yeah, currently the coconut oil, shea butter, beeswax pellets, vitamin E oil, and sweet almond oil are what's in this base lotion that I have here in my hand. The different oils that I'm going to be adding are, let me show them to you here. Okay, so we'll start with this one. This is a powerhouse, frankincense. This is an amazing oil. I had no idea how amazing this oil would be and how much I would utilize it. But this is actually my second bottle I've gone through in a year, which is, you know, a lot. People, you know, you don't go through a ton because it's so potent, Young Living's essential oils, that you don't need a ton of drops. So I use this oil, and it's amazing for any sort of skin issue, like cuts, burns, scrapes. It's just a great all-around oil for really any skin issues, so it did not surprise me that I started using it in my belly butter. The other oil I'm going to use is called grapefruit, and grapefruit is, of course, the fruit that you eat, but also it has amazing like skin brightening and skin tightening properties. So a lot of like beauty products on the market, like for face tightening and for brightening underneath the eyes, utilize grapefruit, and so that's one that I'm going to be adding to the batch as well. Geranium oil is amazing for sagging skin and for stretch marks and for skin tightening as well. It's in like a lot of different little recipes for like homemade tummy tucks and stuff like that. Geranium's in there, and it smells really good, and yeah, it just has amazing healing properties for skin, so I'm going to be adding some geranium. Lavender is the next one, and it's an all-over good oil for any skin issues at all. I mean, you have a burn, put it on. You have a rash, put it on. Lavender is amazing for calming and relaxing and being peaceful, and so lavender is going to be added to that as well. Gentle Baby is another one. This is one you can only get through Young Living. And it is one that I waited so long to get, and I don't know why. But this is actually what I use like in births when I do my doulaing in births. This is something that I diffuse for mamas because it has this sense of bonding with you and your infant, and it can help like during labor. It is amazing also for skin. And this is the one that I use in my diaper rash cream for my kids. And so for that, I usually just I have like a little spray bottle of fractionated coconut oil and then Gentle Babies in there. And then I just kind of wipe it on my hands or spray it on their bums. It has coconut oil in it, so you need to get a different kind of sprayer. But it is really amazing for those like diaper rashes. My kids get them when they're teething and stuff like that. So Gentle Baby. And so if it's that good on their bums, it'll be good on my tummy as well. And then the last but final oil is Copaiba. This is one of those little like oils that it doesn't really have a smell. And so you're just like, oh, I don't, it comes in your starter kit and you're like, it gets put to the side right away because it doesn't have a smell. You're like, this can't do anything. But this oil is absolutely amazing. This is actually the oil that I put on my kids' gums when they're teething, or not my 3-year-old, but my 1-year-old. I've put it on him since he was born, pretty much. When he's teething, just drop on your finger and rub it on their gums, and it does wonders. It's amazing. And so this is just a really good oil to for skin, for really anything, and it helps the other oils penetrate into whatever they're going into, the skin. So yeah, so Copaiba is the other one I'm going to use. And so basically the recipe here is, this is like a little mason jar. I think it's like an 8-ounce mason jar. And I have my body butter in there, and then you just add 15 drops of grapefruit, 15 drops of frankincense, 15 drops of lavender, and 15 drops of geranium, and then you add 10 drops of Gentle Baby and 10 drops of Copaiba. And so that is what you add into the mixture, and then you just get a little spatula or a fork or whatever, and you just mix it all around until it's really well. So yeah, you just mix it around until it's really well incorporated into the lotion, and then you wipe off the little spatula, put your lid on it, and use it. It's amazing. You can use it on your tummy, you can really use it on anything. It's a it's a Stretch Mark tummy cream, considering I'm pregnant and I am super itchy. But you can also use it like, postpartum if you have saggy skin, or just to get your skin moisturized after you have all that kind of like jelly skin. And so it can help tighten and tone there, as well as using it on any sort of like skin ailments. It's just an amazing all over cream. But this is what I'm making it for. I hope you're able to make this at home. If you have any questions on the amount of ingredients that I use, or if you have any questions on any other lotions that you'd like recipes for, please post below. Or you can message me on any of my social media accounts, and they'll be linked below as well. So we got a little visitor. Hey, baby.
Hey, that's mine too.
Is this yours too? All right. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.